this scope. I did that last night. We're assuming that you already have WordPress, okay? What I am not assuming is that you do not have MailChimp, okay? So very first thing, you must have WordPress already ready to go on WordPress self-hosted site, not WordPress.com, okay? So first step number one, let's open up a brand new window. And we are, if you have a laptop, go ahead and go to MailChimp, or you can just follow me, okay? And our first thing in MailChimp is we need to set up an account. We need to set up a MailChimp account. This is free. Your very first 500 subscribers are free. So there's no excuse that you do not have any money to start your email list, okay? I did this last night in 2 hours, okay, for a client. Okay, we're going to log into my existing one, but if you do not have a MailChimp, go ahead and sign up and try to catch up with me because I'm about to fly like Robin, all right? All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and log in. My account is under PeriHacks. So, sorry, give me a break here. I don't want to reveal this password that I've had for ages. Has all my $100 bills in there. Just kidding. Has no $100 bills in it. All right, here we go. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the hearts. All right, this is my dashboard, okay? And the way I want to do let's go ahead and break this up. Let's dissect this. Call me Dr. MailChimp right now, or Dr. PeriHack. I'm actually getting ready to dissect MailChimp. If you've never seen MailChimp, it's very, very interactive, it's very cool, it's very fun. So if you are familiar with MailChimp, I need a number 1 right now. And if you're not familiar with MailChimp, I need a number 2. I need to know how many 2s I have versus number 1s. Give me that feedback right now so I know how far to go into MailChimp, okay? 5. Somebody put 0.5. That's cool. So here and there. All right, I'll do a quick tutorial on the back end. 2, no. 1, yes. Give me more. Roger, thank you for joining, my man. Dr. PeriHacks, you need that on a shirt. Okay, 1, 2, we're about even. Okay, so for those who are 1, help me out. If there are questions that people have, participate by answering those questions. But what I want to do is just show you quickly the back end of MailChimp, okay? One thing, MailChimp is not an email service provider. What it is an email marketing tool, all right? But you still need to have your own email, okay? You need to have an email account so that you can plug that, whatever email your company is from. What this does, it basically is a subscription list. It's an email capture list, okay? So the very first thing, can everyone see my screen okay? Let me push this up a little bit more and let it focus, let it focus, let it focus. Focus on my old PC. There we go. Is that better? Good. All right, if it's a bit hazy, it's probably because my screen is about to go dead here on this Windows. There we go. Perfect. All right, so the very first thing you see up here is called campaigns. And what a campaign is nothing more than an email that goes out to all of your list, okay? And we'll get into list in a minute. Templates are basically things that you can use to trigger your first email campaign. It's basically, these templates are preset email campaigns that you can just click on one and you can build an email campaign. So we won't do that right now because for the sake of time, I want to get through this really quick. The number 1 thing you need is a list. And you can have 1 list, you can have 5 lists, you can have 20 lists. But most importantly, you need a list for if you have a landing page and it's very specific for people downloading a PDF, well, guess what? We want to create a list that says free PDF, and we want to identify it on what site or page that's on. Okay, that's number 2. Can someone put number 2? Number 2 is identify your list. Identify your list. This is MailChimp. Number 2, identify your list. Okay? Number 3, all right, we'll go through this in a minute. Number 3, once you've identified your list, what are you giving away? Is it a PDF document? Is it an image? What is it? Is it a PDF report? And there you go. Number 1 is you must have WordPress for this to work, okay? you must have WordPress. Actually, let's do this. Number 1 is you must have WordPress. Number 2 is you need MailChimp installed, or you need to sign up for MailChimp. And number 3 is you need to identify your list. Okay? All right? Must have WordPress, number 1. Number 2 is you must have MailChimp. You must sign up for MailChimp. It's free. And then number 3, once you get access to MailChimp, you must identify and set up your list. All right. Who would like to volunteer for me to help build a quick landing page for you? This is a demo, okay? So it doesn't have to be perfect. So who wants to volunteer? If you want to volunteer, we will work with you as a group class, identify and set up your list. Perfect. Who wants to volunteer? Yith, unlock your magic. Perfect. Number 1. All right. What is your name? What is your name? Unlock your magic. What is your name and what do you do? What is your name and what do you do? And where are you from, by the way? Real quick. All right. Marisha. All right. Everyone say hi to Marisha. We are working with Marisha's idea, okay? So everybody's on board. Marisha, you're a peace generator, emotional wellness, and communication coach. Same handle everywhere. Unlock your magic. Okay, we are about to work with you. That's right. That's number 3, build your list. So let's go ahead and build your list, okay? Let's go ahead and create. It's not build your list. We're going to create your list. We'll build a list after we set up the page. We will create your list. So Marisha, we are getting ready to create a list. So if everyone is familiar with MailChimp, over here to your right is create list. We will create a list, all right? So we're creating a brand new list, and what we will call this list goes here, the list name. Marisha, I need you back on because you and I are now best friends, okay? Is my screen still trying to focus, everyone? Hold on. Hold on. Tell you what, let me turn off the TV. Maybe that's what's going on. Is that better? Can you see my screen? Is that better? Okay, perfect. For me, it's kind of hazy. All right, Marisha, where are you? Come on, we gotta act fast. We got people, they have to go to happy hour today in a few minutes, so let's get going through the scope. Marisha, I need you to do me a favor, all right? You are a peace, wellness. That is a lot of words for me to really understand, but what is it that you want to give away for people? What is your hook? What is your magnet, as we call your M-A-G-N-E-T? What is your magnet? What do you want to give away? We want to give away what, Marisha? Did Marisha leave? Okay, we may have to pick somebody else, Marisha. You got to be on. You got to be on. All right. If she doesn't respond, it could be a connectivity issue. Okay, discover session. All right, got it. So let's assume that Marisha has a PDF download, and we'll call this free PDF download. Okay, this is our list, okay? And we want to, the list name will not show up. This is just for internal reasons, okay? Peace, did you say peace wellness session? I think you said peace wellness. Okay, I think it's peace wellness. Did anybody else get that? I missed it. So let's just call it peace wellness for now. All right, and it needs to come from an email. So right now, since I have my email already set up, let's just go ahead and put in info@perihacks.com. All right, and Marisha, it's coming from you. We want to make sure it's your name, Marisha. Okay, so we're going to put in your name, M-A-R-I-S-H-A, and we can say Marisha from, what's the name of your company, Marisha? She has connection issues. Oh, you have connection issues? Okay. So Marisha, we're just gonna make up a name for your company. We'll call it From Peace Wellness, okay? Just for the sake of this demo, okay? We'll call your company Marisha. Oh, unlock your magic. I'm sorry. That is your name and your name of your company. Okay, cool. So unlock your magic. So everyone see what I'm doing here? So when you set up your list, there's some mandatory fields. You have to put the list name, and you want to be very specific. So in this case, our name of the list will dictate, or it will actually describe exactly when they sign up to this list, you will know where they came from, okay? And then on the from email, you need to put the email that you want all your notifications to go to, and this is the same email that your subscribers will see when they sign up. When they sign up, one thing happens. They receive a confirmation email that they have to click on to make sure that it's them, it's a human being, and that email is coming from you, okay? All right, welcome back, Marisha. And the default name, obviously, put your name. Make sure it's a real person's name, not a computer name, not company, Marisha, or Unlock Your Magic. Make sure you put Marisha or whoever your first name is, okay? Now, let's go ahead and write a short reminder of why they joined. They joined this list because you attended a scope session with Marisha. Okay? And it could be whatever. Let's just put that for now, all right? So now let's go ahead and save this list. And actually, here's a notification section. Let's just do a daily summary for right now, okay? Let's do one by one, one-on-one. And let's save it. Now we have a list, all right? Number 4. Now that we have created our list, number 4, we have to do one more thing, all right? Oh, is she going in and out? Okay, let's just keep going. There she is. Okay. All right, Marisha, we're with you. We are in full support of you. I'm continuing to move on. I have exactly 22 minutes to finish this tutorial, okay? Now that we have this list created, number 4. Number 4. Can somebody type number 4? Now we need to set up our sign-up form, okay? Number 4, set up sign-up form. So somebody type in set up sign-up form. Number 4. And I'm not starting until someone types in number 4. If you're ready, type 4. If you're ready for the next one, type 4. Yes, there we go. All right. So this is the part that you really need to pay attention to, okay? Because when you first get into MailChimp, it can be a bit overwhelming, but there are little tricks here. By default, if you change nothing on any of these sign-up forms, it will do exactly what it needs to do, which is somebody signs up to that list, they get a notification to confirm. Once they confirm, they're added to your list. But you have control over each process, each step of the way, and I want to go through that process, okay? So one thing you cannot do is add attachments in MailChimp. So you cannot add an attachment like an attached document, all right? It has to be through a URL. You have to download whatever that document is on your website or on your web server, and I'll show you how to do that. And then you take that URL where that document sits, and then you paste that into what I'm getting ready to show you, okay? So number 4 is set up your forms. When you get to the form sections, there are 4 different forms. There are general forms, there are embedded forms, there are subscriber pop-ups, and there are form integrations. From basic all the way to advanced. Form integrations are typically sign-ups through third parties. We won't deal with that today. Subscriber pop-up emails is like, for example, if you go to a person's website and after 30 seconds, you get this pop-up that says, please subscribe or join. We will not do that on this demo. I'll show you how to do that later. Embedded forms, or actually I would like to actually see that form embedded in my website, okay? But for the sake of what we're doing, we're not really doing a sign-up form on our website. We want them to click a button to download a PDF, okay? So we will click number 1, which is general forms, all right? There, everyone follow me? I want to make sure you're on the same page. If you're following me, 1. If you have questions, 2. Stop in here for 5 seconds. 1, that you're following me and you're paying attention, and 2, you're not following me or you have a question. All right, there we go. All right, we're on page. All right, good, good, good. Perfect, perfect. Thank you, class. Thank you, class. Love you guys. All right, so now that we've clicked, you see what I just did? I clicked on general forms. All right, let's go back. I clicked on general forms. Let's select that. Might be your sweat and swipe up on phone after tutorial and check nothing is wiped out. Yeah. Let me stop right now. So unlock your magic. What is the issue? Is it, are you not able to, are you on Wi-Fi? I just want to make sure that It starts off fine, then shift the screen sideways. Okay, definitely a bug. And it may not be your issue. It actually may be a Periscope issue. Ever since the new update, there's been all sorts of issues with Periscope. So we will not worry about it. As long as you're following us, you're able to join back in. We'll keep going. Okay. All right. Let's move forward. So now that I'm in the general forms, let's go over this section real quick. Real quick, all right? From the top down, this is where you create your form. So number one, remember, you must have WordPress. We'll get to that in a minute. Number two, you must have MailChimp. Number three, we need to create a list. Now, every list will have its own designated form. Every list will have a unique form. So if you have 5 lists, if you have 5 unique lists, guess what? You will have 5 unique different forms. And those forms are created so that you have a very specific ask or fills for that particular list, okay? And you must have WordPress for this to work, okay? Or some sort of website program, okay? All right, so the sign up form, as you can see on this drop down, boom, there are a lot of different forms that you probably have no clue what they do, all right? And most people don't even touch this. It defaults to sign up form. And this is the default one here. Free PDF download, Peace Wellness. Marisha, is that right? I think, what are you giving away? What do you want to give away? What do you want to give away? Make sure I have this right. I can change it right now. Is that right? Okay, Peace Wellness, good. So we're assuming that after Marisha does a scope, at the end of her scope, she gives everyone her URL to her landing page, and it says, boom, I provide Peace Wellness, coaching, whatever it may be, and I'm offering you this free PDF download. This free PDF download, in order for you to access it, you must click this button. Okay, that is our end goal. So let's keep going. So email address, rule of thumb, if you are asking for an email address on a website for the first time, you never had any interaction with anyone, and you're asking for email, their name, all this stuff, in certain situations, maybe with exceptions, you could do that. But if you have not interacted with this audience, there wasn't any pre-content or filler to you presenting this URL or your landing page, do not ask for a lot of information. Actually, you should probably only ask for one thing, which is their email address. And so if you go to PeriHacks.com, which is my landing page, all right, you will notice the format of my landing page is very, very short, okay? Really, what I want people to do is to know that I am targeting scope broadcasters, okay? PeriHacks.com. I am targeting scope broadcasters, and what do I do? What's the pain point I'm trying to solve? I find the most innovative hacks and tips to help you save time and money. Boom, scope broadcasters. Anyone else, if you're not a scope broadcaster, I really don't care about it. I want to carve this niche down to a science. So I know when somebody signs up, they are interested because they are a scope broadcaster and they want to save money and time. That's it. That's your value proposition, okay? And then what's the next thing? After my target niche focus and then my value proposition, what is that thing next that you do? What is it? That thing in blue. It says to do what? It's take action. Call to action. Sign up for free PeriHacks to help you be the most productive scope broadcaster. It's a CTA for short, call to action. Do not put fillers in between because you're going to confuse your viewers. They came here for a reason because you just talked about helping scope broadcasters. Now that you have them here, let them know exactly what it is that you do and let them know exactly what they need to do for you to help them. All right? Everyone get that? Give me a 1 and some hearts. 1 and hearts. 1 and hearts. 1 and hearts. 1 and hearts. Okay. Not 1 heart. 1 and hearts. I'm begging for hearts on this one. I'm gonna tell you, this is a lot of work. All right, anyway, I'm just kidding, everybody. Be kind. You don't have to be stingy with them, but you know, be grateful. All right. So, and what's the last thing on my landing page? After my call to action, thank you so much, be loved, be loved. What is the next thing? The next thing is what? So we have, let's go from top to bottom. And you can do this today, okay? Your landing page can be perfected as you go, but to get started, here's a good starter. The name of what you are doing, whatever that is, your value proposition, your call to action, and then your subscribe button, okay? Those are the 4 things that are basic elements of a landing page. And we won't talk about SEO and all that stuff in this scope. This is just getting you up and going, okay? So if I were giving a PDF download, let's say that this was, I find the most innovative hacks and tips to help you save time and money. Sign up for a free download of, or a free ebook of my most recent hacks. Does that make sense? So it's a little twist. I'm not offering a PDF download. What I want is your email so that I can follow up with you through weekly emails. But what we're doing for Marisha, she wants to immediately give a PDF download. So there's a little different thing. I don't want to enter your email address on this sheet right now. What I want to do is just put one button that says download free PDF. Just one button. So we want to replace this with download a free PDF. Okay? Yep, my scopes are opt-in. Absolutely, PJ. But what we're doing for Marisha, we're setting up a landing page exactly like this, but instead of doing an opt-in, you're going to click. Well, they will opt in, but they don't know they're opting in because what they really want is that PDF. But the hook, the magnet is, in order to get that PDF, you have to provide an email address, okay? That's the only way we're going to give you this PDF, but that happens on the back end, all right? On this particular landing page, it is at the front. So I am telling you up front that in order for you to get access to my email list and all of those good scopes, you need to sign up. Okay, 2 different things, 2 different focuses, but the end goal, they're still getting something, okay? I wanted to drill that home because there are different ways that you can do landing pages, and it's how you approach what you are giving, the value that you're giving, changes slightly in how you break up your landing page, okay? Everyone on? Number 1, if you agree, or if you're on the same page, you understand that, so we can move forward. 2, if you don't understand. Boom. All right, got enough ones. Quorum, 3 wins. All right, we're moving on. All right, so what we plan to do here, I have a cool little WordPress app where I can basically duplicate this landing page 100 times with 1 click, just like that. So this is a sidebar tip. It is not part of it is part of my scope, but I want you to write this down, okay? If you are in WordPress, we are now going to the back end of my WordPress, okay? And so you will see all of my cool little menu items over here, and don't get caught up into everything back here. Do not, because a lot of these are like theme related. They're not related to everybody's theme, so don't. We'll get to customization later. Do I need a private policy on this landing page since I will be collecting info? No, you do not need it on the landing page, but MailChimp automatically puts that in, and you have to put all your information. MailChimp actually provides that for you if you're using their service, okay? So they're not providing anything on your landing page. They're not providing anything until they go to your MailChimp, okay? All right, and we can get into legal stuff a little bit later, okay? So what I am about to do is take this landing page that I created, all right, because I want it to look, not necessarily from a color standpoint, but I want this same flow, okay? So we're just gonna basically redo, I'm creating a duplicate copy of this page with 1 WordPress plugin that you need to make sure that you have in your arsenal if you have WordPress, okay? So let's go back to the dashboard, and I do not have it installed, so let's install it. If you're a WordPress user and you have used WordPress before, you know that plugins is a highly powerful. WordPress third-party plugins are great. Okay, it saves me time to go in and find. The name of the plugin that allows you to duplicate any of your pages or posts, exactly, you clone it. Basically, it's a clone. It's called Duplicate Post. Duplicate Post. And the exact name, you could just put those keywords in. Of course, I'm not on WordPress, hello, but I'm still learning. PJ, you are a trooper for being on here. All right? Uh-oh. Let's search for it. Sorry. All right, let's go back. We need to search for a plugin. So we want to add a new plugin. What I did is search for the ones that were installed. And once you click on Add Plugin, go over here in your search bar and just put in Duplicate Post. Duplicate Post. There we go. And then when you go to Duplicate Post, what will happen here is, how are we doing on time? 15 minutes. We got to speed up. All right. Once I click on that, search. Is my internet down? Oh no, there we go. It's working. In fact, I'm going to slide you over a little bit and turn you this way. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, Duplicate Post. The one that we want to search for is called, there are many, but the one that is the most popular, there it is. It's called Duplicate Post. And there are, and what I look at when I look at any plugin, I will test it out first before I put it onto my system, but I have this installed on about 40 different websites, because when I'm developing for my clients, when I build one page, I use Duplicate Post to create that, and I just change a couple things, a couple of images. That saves you me about an hour of time in recreating that page, okay? So Duplicate Post, you see that, it has 700,000 active installs. So a lot of people use it. It has 5 stars. It is the most popular plugin that allows you to clone your posts and pages, okay? So let's install that on my WordPress, okay? So a sidebar under number 4, we can put like, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's put 4 A and B. A is setting up, or put number 5. Put number 5. Number 5, setting up your landing page. Setting up your landing page, okay? Now, let's go back here and activate that plugin we just installed or downloaded. And now that it's activated, look here. I have Duplicate Post right here, okay? Now that I have a duplicate post, I can go back to my page. Let's go back to Pages. Pages, there we go. All pages. And I want to go back to the landing page that I just showed you, okay? So this landing page right here is this page right here in the back end of my WordPress. So I will click, and now that I have, yep, set up your landing page. Now that I have installed this new plugin, guess what's added? This new option here that says clone, okay? You see that clone button? What I want to do is clone this page here, all right? So let's go ahead and hit clone, all right? Everyone follow me? Hit 1, all right? And what it does, it created a brand new page, all right? It created a brand new page. And so what we want to do is go ahead and edit this page so we can change the name of it, okay? We want to change the name of it. So I click edit. And now we want to change the name from home to, let's call it, let's call this page, so where is Marisha? Marisha, let's call it Pure Wellness, okay? Is it Pure Wellness? Hold on. Yeah, Peace Wellness, sorry. We'll call it this page Peace Wellness, okay? And don't worry about any of this other stuff here. Just know that we've cloned exactly what I have right here. Okay, we'll go back and change that in a minute, all right? But the first thing and foremost is to change the name of this immediately so it doesn't overwrite your other page. Go ahead and hit publish, okay? And now what you will see once we hit publish, okay, we need to change our permalinks, because what has happened here is my permalinks is not set. I would like for the title of my page to be the same as the URL. So let's go in here and change our permalinks. Permalinks are important because what you want to do is make sure that when you are naming a page that it is representative of the name of the URL. Okay, right now it has this garbled 1, 2, 3 post. I don't want that. I want something descriptive. So in order to do that, you go to your settings here. Go to settings, and then you go to permalinks. All right, and once you go to permalinks, you'll see these different options, and what we want to click on is post name. What that does, whatever you name the title of your article or page or post, it will actually spell that out and put hyphens in between. That way it's descriptive. Okay, everyone on the same page? You got that? One or hearts, not one heart, but one or hearts. There we go. Love it, love it. All right, now let's go back to our page and let's refresh. And once we refresh, we'll notice that this garbled stuff will now change to Peace Wellness. Okay, there it is. See, it changed. It changed from 1, 2, 3 something to now Peace-Wellness. Can everybody see that, or do I need to bring the screen closer? When I bring it closer, sometimes it's still trying to focus. So let me. Yeah, it's like it has a heartbeat. That's weird. I think that's just my old screen. Okay, so we'll stay like this. Now, what we have done, we've created a replica page, and now it's called perihacks.com/peacewellness. So let's just go over here. Let's copy this URL so that we can see exactly what it looks like. So let's open up a new tab, and let's go ahead and type in perihacks.com/peacewellness. And let's click there, and let's see what this page looks like. Well, this thing is still trying to focus. There we go. Look at there. It's the exact same page, but what we are going to do is update this landing page. Keep in mind, we still have MailChimp on the side. We haven't touched yet, okay? And we have our landing page. Now, let's stop here for a second and go ahead and clean up this page so that it doesn't look like mine, okay? So let's go back to edit page, and just let me make a few changes. We'll leave the Periscope logo, all right? But what I will do is change this to Peace Wellness, just for the sake of the demo. Peace Wellness. Boom. Save changes, all right? And this is all you have to do. Once you create one landing page, you can create 10 landing pages, all off of that one clone button, okay? So now I'm going in each section and updating. And so, Marisha, are you still there? Who is your target audience? And you don't have to put a name here, but for the sake of the demo, who is your target audience? Who are you targeting? Who are you targeting? Who would be your niche focused market? Who are the people that have the biggest pain point for what you're trying to provide them with this PDF? Who are they? Working women. Boom. All right. And you know what? You can do a landing page for working women. You can do a landing page for working men. You can have 50 different landing pages with 50 different titles that all have the same forms. And guess what? They will all have different lists, okay? So when they come into your MailChimp, you'll know exactly which landing page it came from based on that one title change. So let's say working women. Okay. Now, that is who you're targeting. Now, your value prop is, what is the value prop? Can everyone help Marisha? Actually, Marisha, this is your project. We're going to have everyone help you, but we need a powerful value proposition here, okay? We know what you're giving away, but what is it that you are providing value to? And it needs to be very short, concise, and snappy, okay? Short, concise, wrapped up into less than 15 words, okay? 10 to 15 words. This is the tough part for most people, especially left-brainers like myself. I'm a techie guy, and so copy content is very difficult for me. I have to work with copywriters, but for the sake of this demo, let's just put something here that we know Marisha is actually providing to her audience, to the working women, okay? What is it that you are providing? Let's go back to the form, to our form over here. And Marisha, you actually typed it in earlier. So if you can retype, what is it that you are addressing? What pain point are you addressing? What is the pain point that you are addressing for the working women, okay? And you can look at mine for a second, all right? My value proposition is helping headstrong women tap into emotional wellness and communicate effectively. Helping, copy and paste that again. Copy and paste that again because I can't save it. So copy and paste. When you send that again, make sure you copy it first so you can paste it again, because I plan on typing some of this in, all right, because we want to make sure it's effective copy, all right? So that is what you do, but what you need to do is turn the page to your customer or to the working women. What is their pain point? You know, you provide this, but by you providing this, what value, what are you changing? How are you impacting these working women by providing this? You need to hit the pain point. The pain point here for my Periscope is what? Scope broadcasters are busy. They're busy, okay? Their pain point is, look here, I don't have enough time and I don't want to spend a lot of money. Those are pain points, okay? So those are the things I want to make sure are up front and center, these pain points. So Marisha, when you come up with your one-liner, you need to make sure that pain point is in that catch or in that value proposition, okay? I find the most innovative hacks and tips to do what? I'm addressing that pain point to help you save time and money. So use your emotions to drive your success and communicate better. Use your emotions to drive your success and communication better. Use your emotions to drive communication. Use your emotions to drive your success and communication better. Okay, we'll do that for now, okay? We're not going to drill down on copy. What I want to do is just put something succinct and very clear, okay? Working women, and it's not, so you say, working women, use your emotions to drive your success and communicate, or maybe ask that question, you know, would you like to use, or something that says you want to set them up so that in their mind they're thinking, yes, I do. Okay? And then the next step is, okay, how are you going to help me? Well, download this PDF. All right? So although it's not, the action is, it says use, we'll probably use a stronger word for now. We'll just use this for now. And if you have ideas out there in other scopers, please help us, you know. But I think what we're just trying to do is get through the landing page, okay? All right, we are at 5:30. I'm gonna keep going real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and save this section, all right? And let's go ahead and update the page, all right? And now you will see, let's go ahead and refresh this. We have one more section. All right, look at there. Oops. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's this one. Oh, there we go. It's perihacks.com/peace. There we go. Peace Wellness. Working women. Use your emotions to drive your success and communication better. Now, the next step is the call to action. All right, let's go back here and let's go down to my call to action section, which is right here. What do we want them to do? We want them to do what, students? My faithful and loyal students. We don't want them to sign up. What we want them to do is download a free PDF, right? Download, and we'll just do this. Download this free, you know, we can do words later, PDF. And then what we'll do is we'll add a button, because I have cool little apps on and plugins. We're going to add a button here, boom, and we will put that button, the text for that button, we'll just call it free download. Okay, icon, we can do whatever we want. We can put a document, whatever we want. Let's just put a little document, okay? Document, document, DLC, download. There you go, do a download. And then the icon color, we'll just make it red. How about that? Just for the sake of this exercise, we'll make it red, okay? And then target is basically, do I want it to go on its own page or do I want it to stay within the website? We'll make it go to its own page, and then that's it. Let's go ahead and submit this. And it may not be perfect, but let's go ahead and preview it. Let's save changes. All right, and let's see what it looks like from our preview. It may not be so pretty, but we'll see. Oops, you know what? That didn't work. That did not work. So let's go back here. My apologies. I know exactly why it didn't work, and ignore what I just did. It's not your fault. Let's go ahead and delete that. Boom, boom. Let's save changes. What we'll do is we'll just do text right now. We'll do text as a button. I won't include the button, okay? So let's just go ahead and update this. Yeah, there's a conflict with the plugin I'm using, so it will not display. I have to turn something off. So now that we have just the text, I'll show you how to create a link. So download this free PDF, okay? Oops, my bad. We didn't do the download this free PDF. Yeah, we'll just do this for now. And what we'll do is get rid of this other section with the email because we don't need it, okay? So let's go ahead and just clean out this whole section right here. Boom. It's gone. All right. Everything else can stay. Delete that. And now, when we preview it, we will see. There we go. Download this free PDF. So now that we have the landing page set up ready to go, what we need to do now is come up with a PDF, and that PDF needs to go where? Can somebody tell me where that PDF needs to go? It can't be an attachment in MailChimp. Remember that? Someone answer this. If someone is going to our landing page and they click that download button, that document has to be stored somewhere. Where is that document stored? Anyone can guess. Where should it be stored? It can be stored in many places. But where do we want that document? It can be a Google Drive. Yes, it can be a Google Drive. What we want it is part of our website. Your website has media storage. And the reason is, once that document is downloaded, it's PDF is media, right? There's images, there's video, and you have a media section that is in your WordPress. For those who do not have WordPress, I'll show you. If you look over here, it says media and then library, okay? So boom, once you go here, there's right now one item in my media library, okay? But let me show you how you can download a PDF or upload. You want to upload whatever document, because that document will have a URL attached to it so that when you click on it, people can download it, okay? So everyone with me on that? Am I going too fast? Are you okay with that? Okay, all right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to add just a sample PDF document that I've already created. We're going to say select file, all right? And in this case, the PDF that I'm downloading is just a sample PDF, but in this case, we will create, let's create a document, okay? Let's just create one. Let's create a document called, let's go to my PeriHacks and let's go right click here. I have the PDF or the Adobe Suite. So what I want to do is do a new I want to do a new Microsoft Word document, okay? And let's change this to Pure Wellness Download. Pure, is it pure? I'm sorry, not pure. My brain is bad. What is it? What is it? I forget. What is the name of your, what is it called again? MailChimp. Let's go back to MailChimp. No, what is the name of the Pure Wellness? Is that it? Pure Wellness? Help me out real quick. Unlock your magic. Yeah, but what is the, yeah, Peace Wellness. Gosh, I couldn't think of it. I want to say Pure Wellness. So let's call this document Peace Wellness, all right? And now, let's go ahead and just, for the sake of, there's nothing in it, right? It's just a document, and it's a Word document, all right? So you can actually upload a Word document, but since we said PDF, let's go ahead and convert this to a PDF, okay? So let's go back to here and go back to my file, and what I would like to do, as soon as it comes up, let's go back to my PeriHacks folder. Gosh, it's warm in my house right now. I turned off my AC because it was not hot earlier. Now it's hot. Let's go back in here. There we are. So PeriHacks, PeriHacks, sorry. Right there, Peace Wellness. So what I want to do is go ahead and open up this document. All right. Hope everyone is following me right now. This is a little extra that I'm giving you because I want you to see these steps so you can see exactly what I do to create. So when I create my PDFs, I transcribe all of my scopes, the ones that I want to give away, and I will write about everything that I do. I'll make a summary, but then I'll attach the video link to it. So that's all in my PDF document, okay? And that's what people will get whenever I send them a weekly email. They get that PDF as part of being on my list. And then any exclusive stuff, if I want to do an email capture, then I'll put something exclusive together, like I'll do a special scope, and then I'll make a PDF out of it, okay? So in this case, what we want to do is just say Peace Wellness document. And I'm doing this so we can go through the process, okay? Peace Wellness, top 10 things you need to know. Boom, 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 boom. All right? Everyone know why I'm doing this? So we can go through the process, okay? You have to go through it to feel it, to see it, to know it. Because I can talk about this stuff. People get on, they do scopes, and they talk about it, but they're not doing it. And I appreciate it, but I need to see stuff. I need to see action, all right? This, I'm showing you. This is free, all right? So, here the Peace Wellness document, top 10 things you need to know, and then from there, you just basically do your 1, 2, 3 list of things, and there's your document. So what we want to do now is save this as a what? If you have PDF installed, a PDF creator, I can create this and turn this into a PDF. So I am saving this as a PDF document so that it can't be altered or edited online, okay? So it's being saved right now as we speak. I'm going to save that document also. And now when I go back, you'll see it, Peace Wellness document. This is the document now that we need to upload to our WordPress, okay? So I can actually drag and drop. There's the PDF right there, by the way. See? It's converted to a PDF. See how clean and crisp that is? And she could put her own content in there later. All right, let's go ahead and close that out. And so now let's go back to WordPress real quick. And you can see we can actually drag this from my file folder directly into here. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Did I do that? Yep, drag, drop files here, and boom. There is your PDF. It's called Peace Wellness, all right? Free download PDF. All right, so what we want to do now is capture the URL, all right? Let's go ahead and click on Edit, click on the document, and what shows up over here is this URL, all right? This URL points directly to this document. It is now on my server, all right? It's out there in the world. Anyone who has access to this URL can download it, but you never want to publicize your URL to people that haven't gained access to your email, okay, or to your subscription list. These are things that you can do. You can protect these, but they're hidden behind your server. So those URLs, people will never know unless you just kind of publicly announce that. So let's go ahead and put that URL in. And the minute that we hit enter, guess what happens? This document is live on the server. And so there it is. That's the PDF download. Okay. Now we need to take the same URL, and I want to show you a little trick. Let's go ahead and copy that URL, and let's go back to our MailChimp. All right. So let's pause here, make sure we halt, make sure we're on the same page. If you are with me, I need a number 1 and some hearts. I need a number 1 and some hearts if you're with me. Who else do we have on? Because I am rolling. Cool. Ebony, thank you for joining. I don't know if you were on just now or later. SJ, Angie, House of Wellness, Marisha, what's up, Intuitive Coach? Janice, you're still with me. Those hearts, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is a value. Hearts are very, very appreciative. Okay, so now we're back to what numbers are we on? We went through 1. Let's go and do a recap, okay? Your phone died, so I'll have to listen to the replay. Okay, no problem. Number 1, all right? First, let's go back so we can do a recap before we move on to the next step. And our recap is, go back to my Evernote real quick. See if I can find it. There it is. Bear with me. There we go. Boom. All right, so the name of this scope is how to add a PDF download using WordPress and MailChimp. Okay, so for those who just joined, number 1. What is number 1? I need a number 1. Somebody give me number 1. Number 1 is have WordPress. Yep, make sure you have WordPress. So let's go ahead and put number 1 in. There we go. WordPress required. Make sure you have WordPress. You can go to wordpress.org. It needs to be installed, needs to be up and running. Number 2, what is number 2? Number 2 is, what is number 2? Make sure you all are paying attention before we move on. What is number 2? Sign up for MailChimp. There you go. Sign up to MailChimp. It's free. MailChimp is free. It's free for the first 500 subscribers. And if you have 500 subscribers, then you have a good problem. That means you have enough audience to sell, all right, to monetize, okay? And let's not focus on 500. Let's just focus on getting your MailChimp account set up, okay? Number 3, what is number 3? This is in MailChimp. MailChimp, we're still in MailChimp. We want to what? Who was paying attention? Yep, identify and create your list, all right? And we went through those steps. Number 4, what is number 4? Who was paying attention? Number 4. Identify and create your list. Number 4 is what? After we identified and created our list, what did we do next? Number 4. Forms. I think we forgot that one. Set up your sign-up form. There you go. So in this case, we want to set up our sign-up forms, okay? And we didn't go through the step all the way, so this is where we are now. But I want to go to number 5, which is set up your landing page. Uh-oh. Wrong one. Let's go down here. 5, set up landing page. All right, so where we are now, we're going back to number 4, and we are creating a 4A and B, okay? Because this is specific to a PDF download, okay? So let's go A. Now that we have gotten all of our steps in order for our people who just joined, now you're caught up, hopefully. Everyone who just joined, put a number 1 if you have all 5 of these that we've worked on for the last hour. Okay, good job. All right, now let's go back to our MailChimp. All right, and in order to do a PDF download, there's a few things you need to know about MailChimp and other email captures. Okay, it has a flow of emails that it sends out, and what we're about to do is customize one of them. Okay, so here, because we have asked someone to download something that is free, it is okay for us to ask for more than the email address. So in this case, we want their email address, and by default and mandatory, make their first name required. So 2 fields that should be required is your email address. Always email address is required, okay? And the first name. Since we're giving something away, it's okay to ask for their name. One other thing that you may want to add, you can leave the last name, but make sure that it's not required. Some people don't like giving their last name, okay? But the reason why we want their first name is because we can now address that person personally by using this field tag called fname. So the minute that they type in their first name, the email that goes out is going to say, Marisha, thank you for signing up for a free PDF. It's personal, but if they don't give you your first name, it's okay as well. You can put a default name, but let's just go ahead and put first name as a field, okay? Now, the next thing we want to do is add one more field, and that field is going to be another text box right here, all right? And this is just a little extra, all right? So we want to call this, how did you hear about us? Boom. And this is very simple, all right? It's just a referral, so we'll change this to referral, because a friend could have sent them to this page, and you want to make sure you recognize, how did you hear about us, okay? So let's go ahead and save that field, and now you will see that field at the bottom. How did you hear about us? Boom. And make that non-mandatory. Don't make that field mandatory, okay? But if they fill it out, that's extra information for you, okay? Everyone got that? Good. So we're going to save that field. Now what we need to do, this is your form right here that once someone goes to your site, this is the first thing they're going to see, all right? And so you see here, every form will have an associated URL. Let's go ahead and copy this URL, and let's go ahead and open up this URL in a new window. And so when they click on that PDF, download, guess what happens? They're going to see this, free PDF download, fill this out. Email address, first name, last name, how did you hear about us, subscribe to list. Now we can change, we can get a little bit more, we can customize this and say, click to download or something like that. But right now, let's just leave it as subscribe to list. We can do that later, okay? So it works. Next step, what we want to do is go back to our forms, and if you can see all of these, it's kind of hard to see, but let me go ahead and increase. Is that better? What I did is just increase the font on my browser so you can see this. So when I drop down on sign up forms, now you can see all of these other forms that you have the ability and control to alter. And the one form that we want to alter is the final email in the email funnel, okay? And the reason we want the final, we want to make sure they go through all of the steps of confirming their email. And see, it's in order. First thing they'll see is a sign up form, then the thank you page, then the opt-in, then these others are just extras if you want to use those, but it's the final welcome email that we want to add copy to, okay? So let's go ahead and click on final welcome email, and what it will look like, let me back out of the magnification so you can see it a little bit more. What this final email does is after they have confirmed their email and clicked on do you confirm who you are, they will receive another email, and this is the final email, okay? So what we want to do here, some of this cannot be changed, like right here, for your records, here's a copy. All of this cannot be changed, but what you can do is change this little piece right here and edit it, and what we can say, instead of your subscription to our list has been confirmed, you can add this, make it bold, but you can also say your subscription to our list has been confirmed. And then on the next row, we want to say, please click on the following link to download your free PDF. Boom. Okay? So this is actually going to go in the last email that they receive. And so what we want to do we want to highlight free PDF because that's the content that we will attach a link to. And which link are we using? We're using that same PDF link that we created from here. So this is our attachment, this is our PDF. So we go over here, we copy and paste this link, and we go back to our PDF document. And then once you highlight this, you're going to click on this little link button right here. All right, and then we paste in that PDF URL right here. And then one thing you might want to check is that your advanced options open in a new window. That's fine. And then just click insert. And let's actually change the color of this to another color. Let's make it red. Okay, download your free, oops, that's the, actually let's make that red background and let's make it white text. Uh-oh. Did it do it? Uh-oh. 1 second. White text. There we go. Download your free PDF. Boom. So once they click on this, actually let's make that, I'm very finicky about that. There we go. Let's do in blue. So click on the following link to download your free PDF. Boom. So now we can save this, all right? And once we save this, guess what? Your subscription to our list has been confirmed. Please click on the following link to download your free PDF. Boom. And once they click on this, it goes off to a new page. It's not going to do it here because we're still in edit mode. So let's make sure this is saved off. It's saved off. Now that we have this, what we want to do is take the URL of our sign up form, which is here. This is the URL for the sign up form. And what we want to do is this, we want to take this URL because this is the actual initial form that they will see. We want to go back to our PeriHacks landing page and we want to do the same thing. We want to attach this link to the download this free PDF. So we want to highlight this, and now what we want to do is click on the insert link and click here. Put that URL there so it's attached to that content. Boom. Let's save the changes. All right. Let's go ahead and update it. And now let's look at our brand new landing page. Let's refresh. It's still refreshing. There we go. So it's not pretty, but as you can see, download this free PDF. It's now a hyperlink. And so when I now click on this hyperlink, it says, wow, free PDF download. In order for me to download this PDF, guess what I have to do? I have to give my email address, my first name, last name, and how did I hear about this, okay? So, Marisha, I need your email address. If you don't mind sharing your email address because I'm sending this to you, or you could just go to the list yourself and sign up, but I want to demonstrate it, okay? So, can you type in your email address if you don't mind, okay? unlockyourmagic@gmail.com. So Marisha is signing up to her own list. unlockyourmagic@gmail.com. First name Marisha. All right. So she didn't give me her last name. We'll skip that. How did you hear about us? We'll say PeriHacks.com. That's my referral. Now that she's heard about it through PeriHacks, Marisha will reach out to me and say, "Hey, Arvin, wow, you sent me one of your referrals. Boom, we're now partners, right?" So that's another way you can make money through affiliate links, all right? We'll talk about that later. So let's click this subscribe to list. Boom. And what does it say next? We're almost finished. We're not there yet. We need to confirm the email address. So Marisha, I need you to go to your email address and I need you to confirm it, okay? But while she's doing that, I am also going to sign up, okay? Let me sign up so that you can see what she sees. And I'll put PeriHacks also. So Arvin, now you subscribe to the list. Almost finished, Arvin. So let's go to my email. I have so many tabs open. Okay. There we go. All right. So let's refresh. There we go. Marisha from Unlock Your Passion, new subscriber for free PDF downloads. Someone's picking up what you're putting in. I don't know what that, new subscriber. Oh, okay, got it. New subscriber, okay. So Peace Wellness, I think is this one here. Now I need to confirm my subscription. And once I confirm it, it says that your subscription is confirmed, okay? You are now on a list. Now what we need to do, and which I didn't do, I need to also update this form, this reply to say, please check your your inbox for your free PDF. And we could have done that, but for the sake of time, let's assume that this states that I need to go check my email. So another email was just sent to me, which is the final email that we edited. So let's go in here and refresh. Boom. And so once we do that, that's just telling me I have a new subscriber. Okay. Where's my, it should have been here. Bear with me, everybody. That final email should have come. Oh, here it is. Nope, not that one. Where is it? It should be there. Bear with me. Bear with me. Maybe it hasn't made it yet. Make sure that's me. Yep, that's me. Let's click subscribe. Yes, subscribe to Liz. I've already subscribed, so it should tell me I'm already subscribed. Okay, I did that. And then I should get another email with the PDF download. That's what I'm waiting on. And it hasn't made it yet. That's weird. Okay. Maybe it's in my spam. Let's see. Social. Oh. Wait a minute. Nope. Urban Collab. Nope. All right. At any rate, there should be another email. It's the final email. And it will actually say, that's just telling me I have a new subscriber. So Marisha, are you still on? Did you receive that final welcome email? I want to make sure I save that. Let's make sure. Let's go back to free PDF. Yep, we saved that. Your access is here. Want to make sure you confirmed. Okay, did you receive the PDF? Did you receive that final email? You should have received a second email. Oh, that's a different one there. Bear with me, people. We're going to get through this. Just trying to get back to my, there we go. All right, so make sure, yep, Peace Wellness, got that. How did you hear about us? Save field, I did that. And then I copied the form. Let's see here, copied this form, I did that. No, it's no off, no PDF. Okay, maybe it's still working and it will show up, okay? So in essence, everyone who's on, let's go back here. That's the PDF that I looked at before, but I don't. Let's go back to my website, PeriHacks, Peace Wellness. There we go. So in essence, everyone, what I just created was that final email that's in your MailChimp under your sign-up form, your final welcome email. And as you can see, I just basically edited this field and said, please click on the following link to download your free PDF. Your URL to your PDF goes here, all right, save and close. And then you go back to the original form, the first form that goes out, and then you pull that URL, copy that, and you put that inside your page where you want people to click on, which is this one right here. And that's what I did. And then once we put the URL attached to this download free PDF, save the changes, and then we come here and refresh. That's your download link. So once we click there, it goes to where? It goes to an email page. Boom, we fill this out, we confirm it, and then once we confirm it, Uh-oh, I see some emails here. That is super weird. That is super weird. It should have shown up, because what happened here is I actually have one that we did earlier, and this was for another scoper that was on last night. As you can see, her email here, this was the final email of the chain. It says, your subscription to our list has been confirmed. You can access your free PDF download. So it's probably on its way, Marisha, okay? Probably on its way. So at any rate, that is the end of this tutorial.